matchup once more. And one thing to mention with the accolades of both these players, they're so young and they have achieved so much, and it's very impressive that they still continue to strive to be the best versions of themselves they can be. And it's really exciting to see them both be at Capcom Cup. We have about potentially 6 Americans in total.
Yes.
6 North Americans in total going into Capcom Cup. And for what it's worth, I'm glad at least these 2 are in it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I would be surprised if either of these didn't make it. Although this year, there's a lot of surprises of who didn't make it into the Capcom Cup. Yeah.
On an international level, big time.
But here we go. It is going to be Cammy versus G. And like I said, Punk has just taken to using this character versus NuckleDu nowadays. Definitely an execution error. I believe NuckleDu was probably crouching, tried to walk forward and kick. Came out with the drill instead.
Ooh. He tried to contest it. You saw the start of a crouch fierce. Crouch jab this time. NuckleDu finds the target with multiple dive kicks.
Is that just G? Because usually when you hit people crouching with the dive kick, that lets you combo into the crouching light punch. But twice it did not work.
And both were counter hits, right? Maybe it was the angle. But either way, the stun there for Du, building himself a little bit of meter as well.
NuckleDu basically saying, you cannot intimidate me with your G pick here anymore, because I believe the last 2 times that these 2 did play against each other, Punk did win with G. Oh, what a whip punish on that dive kick. We saw Gustavo trying to do that to NuckleDu as well.
I forgot what event that was. That wasn't Disco Slowdown, was it?
I can't remember now. I can't remember. There's so many events these days.
And we saw this matchup earlier between NuckleDu and 801 Strider. That's right. So a lot of the times, NuckleDu opts to go for the dive kick pressure up until the point where he just smothers him in the corner. But now it's all Punk. EX uppercut. The risk pays off. And
yeah, he's good now because he's going to have to activate that V trigger. I like it, Rob, but then, oh no, Punk with the drop himself. Yeah, so NuckleDu, you see him just low blocking right now. Doesn't want to get caught him. He's going to be able to get the upper. Oh, he goes for the uppercut finish. I'm surprised he didn't go for the drill into the EX uppercut. Oh,
walking out of safety. Nice check. Low forward afterwards. Now, talking about this matchup, the amount of dive kicks that NuckleDu landed on Punk is a problem, right? A lot of the times, Punk tries to contest on the ground, whereas when we saw how Gustavo played it out, he put himself in the spacing to force the miss, or if he goes airborne, he catches him air to air, right? So those are the 2 things that have really at least stopped him from getting smothered in the corner so quickly and so easily. Right. However, Punk does have more time to assess the situation or even go for a character switch, but he is going with the G pick.
He did whiff punish the dive kick once very early on, but then NuckleDu, yeah, see, there it is again.
There it is.
He's getting and not only is he getting the whiff punish, but he's getting it with the heavy punch starter. Ooh, backdash in the corner to avoid the throw.
I shouldn't have said anything. He doesn't have the headset on. You heard everything I just said. And I like that, yeah, see, opting not to press the button this time and forcing NuckleDu into the corner, but it immediately jumps out of there.
All right, no more V-trigger for NuckleDu, but able to build another one within this round.
Ooh, the dash up, uncontested there.
Ooh.
Just backs away.
He spends the meter to get in there with the EX hooligan and the dive kick combo. Not going to be able to, mid-screen, not going to be able to get that EX uppercut afterwards. Oh, but hit him out of the air, so that's okay for NuckleDu. Not going to be as threatening. Gets the forward throw, needs one more mix-up, and just gets him with the crouching medium punch counter hit.
See the reversal on that? I think it might have been the start of command grab. I couldn't tell. It wasn't a dash or anything like that.
Well, like I said, one of the biggest weaknesses of the command grab. Very long startup, so you can catch it at the start very easily. Nice. There we go, uppercut.
And that's where NuckleDu gets to change up his jump timing. Oh, that was a dive kick, a missed dive kick at that. That was jump medium kick.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Now Punk trying to back off a little bit.
That was a fake out. That, I think that was intentional.
Yeah. Now Punk stuck in the corner here. Got to figure out a way out of here. But NuckleDu just spacing these dive kicks beautifully against Punk right now. Remember, against Gustavo, he was having trouble trying to aim for the shins, but he's been getting it clean almost every single time here. No, that was too high.
You know that was an overlapped input.
That was not what he wanted. That is a lot of meters spent. Oh, well, you know what? He might make the best of it because guess what? We're even here.
EX uppercut. That had to be EX uppercut or out of the corner. Either way.
I think he just wanted out of the corner. He didn't want to deal with the mix-up. Smart stuff from NuckleDu, just getting out of there, getting out of the corner. I'm pretty sure that was intentional.
I think either way he would have hit him or something, because I feel like, what, did Punk press the button on his wake up?
I'm not.
I was so focused on the critical art animation more so than what G did, because it was going to be a reversal something.
Right, yeah. But I think what NuckleDu was thinking is, you know what, even if he doesn't do anything, if he's baiting out the EX uppercut, I still get away.
That's true.
Right,
That's true.
and I think that was the idea right there. You can spend all 3 bars. It's an expensive escape, but obviously it can work out. And you know what? I was joking earlier that Punk very much, it's hard to convince him to change characters, but if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be NuckleDu. And so he's going to go to this Chun-Li that he's been rocking all tournament long here. He used it against El Chicote, he used it against Shine, and now he's going to try it against NuckleDu.
Here we go, Punk Lee versus Cammy. It's going to be the change up here for Punk. Hopefully this works out for him, because he's already down 2 entire games from the change-ups of NuckleDu, going from majority of it airborne attacks, right? Approach again. That trade being in favor of NuckleDu, you know, connecting with the heavy kick, getting more damage in that light kick. And again, NuckleDu with the beautiful aim with those dive kicks, hitting on the shins. Oh, landing with buttons from NuckleDu. Not scared. The meaties. Nice. Oh, I like the side switch out of the corner. The mobility from Chun-Li and the awareness from Punk put together is an excellent combination.
Oh, and now,
speaking of,
I didn't think he was going to be able to make it to the other side there.
That was rough.
It was too far away, yeah.
So tough to call.
And I don't think Punk thought it was going to go to the other side either. Oh, here we go. Nice. And he's going to be able to get some damage. One more hit in the critical art and Cammy is probably dead. But she's also sitting on the V trigger. Yep, and see NuckleDu activate it raw. Ooh, what
was that? That might have been EX spinning bird kick, but that was just a regular one at that, and NuckleDu landing with the jump.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Punk basically was expecting the dive kick, the V trigger dive kick, and so I don't think he was. I think he got scared to press a button, but then when he noticed that NuckleDu wasn't going to go for it, might have tried.
Oh, the drop!
That
could have been stunned, and that could have actually been the round for Punk, but now NuckleDu with another shot out of the corner.
Yep.
Didn't even want to convert that forward strong counter hit, the directional button counter hit.
Okay. And now activation for, there you go. Punk says denied.
Oh, he could have done it again.
Yeah, but NuckleDu didn't believe.
Speaking of not believing, that crouch fierce connected, but no critical art behind it, and the dance. The throw bait dance there from Punk.
Yeah, you can definitely confirm a single hit crouching heavy punch into critical art. I mean, I can do it. If I can do it, then anybody can do it. Trust me.
Big saying from you, James. I'm right there with you.
Nice. Here we go. And goes for the damage instead of the mix-up. Most people are pretty used to that Cammy mix-up now. Okay.
With all the bar that Punk has, I'd be afraid too.
Man, he hit him out of the air, dash up, and expected Knuckle to do a wake-up uppercut, but then NuckleDu just did throw when he landed. Now NuckleDu at match point with just a little bit of life left to drain. Doesn't have the V-trigger ready to go. Only 1 bar, though. So how is he going to get this damage? Okay, here we go. Punk now. Trying to take it to 2-1. Yep, there we go. The raw activation. Now Cammy's super scary to deal with. Oh, what? He traded. Nice throw tech from Punk. He read that.
Oh my goodness, he's backing away. He doesn't want to be anywhere near the dive kick range.
Oh, and got out of it. And he's gotten him to burn the meter. Yes, into the critical art. And there we go. The conversion for Punk. And he is going to bring it to 2-1 in favor of NuckleDu. So the Cammy pick definitely the Chun-Li pick definitely working better for Punk than the G pick earlier.
And I like the patience there from Punk despite the situation. Like, he had his V-trigger active. He's like, you know what? I'm going to let it wind down for the perfect opportunity. In the meantime, while Cammy has hers active, I'm running around the stage as much as possible for the one shot that he misses the dive kick and then goes crazy with it.
All right, so here we go. I hear character select. So is NuckleDu going to switch to another character here?
For those of you following along, it is 2-1. NuckleDu is up 1 game over Punk. Again, this is the winners finals Guaranteed top 3 finish for both contestants here, both players, excuse me.
The G pick. Ah, there we go. Gonna counter pick with the G now, because Punk, if he loses this, cannot re-counter pick with the G mirror match. So once again, NuckleDu, like I said, you know, I know he considers Guile as one of his mains still, but we haven't seen much of the guy. We did see it.
This weekend? Yeah, that's right.
This weekend, but going with the G this time. Here we go.
Oh, well, a wheel kick to go past the fireball right off the gate.
And we saw this match earlier as well. And we were talking about how G can actually keep up with Chun-Li's buttons, you know. Oh gosh, and I like it. We saw a lot of times that I think Gustavo hit with the tip of that jumping roundhouse and missed the crouching strong afterwards. Oh, damage. Oh, look at this offensive pressure right now from Punk, sneaking in a lot of forward dashes to steal those turns.
Not having to worry about any overlap inputs because she's a charge character, right?
Right.
So she's just fine with doing that jab pressure into normals, frame trapping, and or throw, right?
Oh, caught her out of the air. Look at this, the conversion from NuckleDu. Oh, but the wake-up buttons from Punk.
Oh, you're getting it.
Oh, no, it didn't happen. Oh, he's chip danger. Oh, is she going to make it over?
Off the wall.
Off the wall. There we go.
Oh, my gosh.
Punk, and he went for the head stop afterward, but he got it. Punk predicted that super. He was like, I'm jumping back because I am going to go off the wall.
I'm so used to Hoyoku-sen or the critical art being completely projectile invulnerable for a good amount of the first set of legs, right? And she just gets clipped by the V skill coming down.
Yeah, but then was able to jump off the wall. 2 failed critical arts that last round. Both of them coming into this round with 0 resources on the super meter. Punk choosing to use some of his V gauge for the V reversal. So most likely he won't be able to build the Kikosho until very late. Oh god, the
buffer.
Ow. Button's so good. Oh, the crush. Yep. Build some super meter. Okay. Doesn't go for the presidentiality. Sometimes you want to stay at level mid.
At level mid, yeah. I think that his aim was mostly to build the V trigger and let himself get the P level that way, right? And then keep the meter.
Yeah, here we go. Pushing her back with just the V skill. Willing to spend a lot of that V trigger for that. Oh!
From 3/4.
But you know what? He's still alive. He's going to be able to activate that V. No! Not going to have the chance at all. Just walk. Standing medium kick from G is such a good button.
And he was in kill range, essentially. That critical art could have done the damage, despite Punk having the reversal, because he has to get hit first in order to use it, right?
Ooh, there he goes. Oh, what? That was probably not what they wanted.
100%. That was a buffered normal into any of the dash punches, if anything. But, you know,
it's working out. It's working out. Okay. Oh, the dash up into the crouch light kick instead of the throw. NuckleDu is going to take it. And that was smart play from NuckleDu. He went with the Kami to start to prevent the G mirror match there, because he's definitely lost that at a previous tournament. So he went with the Kami, asserted enough dominance, was able to take the 2 games from Punk so that Punk had to switch to another character, which then let NuckleDu go back to G.